Okay, so in this video, I want to discuss why I won't actively support the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, people want to know why this is, seeing as I myself am a member of an ethnic minority here in the UK. Well, there are a couple of main reasons. Firstly, as horrific as the George Floyd incident was, and personally very distressing for me, this isn't the biggest problem facing black people in America right now. From annual data, we see that most black people are killed by other black people. So why isn't Black Lives Matter addressing this? As you know, it's of far greater importance. Now, I'm not for a second blaming black people at all, but if you are saying Black Lives Matter, this should be the biggest concern. And the reasons for this are very complex and relate to issues like poverty. There are white areas in America which have similar problems with crime. So although I'm sure some systemic racism contributes to this, there are clearly far more prominent concerns outside of race that need the most attention. Secondly, I will always support all lives matter because morally this is the most correct statement. My religion has taught me 1400 years ago that no race is superior to others, and I will always stand by this. I am pro-humanity, not pro a single race. So we are seeing images like this in social media to critique the all lives matter statement. Well, if you want to use this analogy, then you have to consider this. There are far greater human rights atrocities happening in the world right now, far more severe in nature and far greater in number. If you don't know where such atrocities are happening, then that shows a problem right there. If you truly want to use this analogy, then you would speak out for those that are in the most dire, destitute state in the world right now. Do they not matter? I want to quote a member of the South Asian ethnic group from America who gave his views on the matter. South Asians were in a similar position to black people a few decades ago, but mainly through education, they were able to lift themselves above the poverty line and gain some success. So I think that's one possible way to tackle the issue as a whole. We should be focused on educating our young black Americans to empower them for longer term success. There are huge issues with poverty-stricken areas in America which extend beyond race. Things like drugs, lack of opportunity, lack of education, and so much more. But the Black Lives Matter movement is deflecting all attention on these matters. I also won't support looting. That is a criminal offence and people of all races have lost out, some who may never recover from this. And I wanted to say that this issue of poverty-stricken areas is prevalent even in the UK. This was highlighted by Grenfell Tower in London, which burnt down due to inadequate fire safety regulations, and many people died who were ethnic minorities. You see, just down the road you have Central and South Kensington, which is home to some of the richest people in the world. Something like Grenfell Tower would never happen there. The last thing I want to mention is education is a strong indicator of how well people do in life. Naturally, the richest will always have access to the best quality education. But consider this, in the UK, the lowest achieving group by ethnicity is working class white boys. Now, is this racism? Well, no, you would say, because there are clearly other more complex factors to consider. This is what I'm trying to say. The biggest issues to solve right now for black people extend beyond race, and we must draw attention to this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and that's it for part 1. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.